Now from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm Cody Johnson with news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, April 8th. Tonight we report on the progress in prosecuting Nathan Brooks, and a 4-month-old girl was hospitalized after an attack in Moses Lake. We look at how Soap Lake is increasing the fee for using lake water, and how deputies in Yakima stopped cockfighting that had drawn 1,000 spectators. In sports, former Seattle Sonic Gary Payton was inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame, and the Mariners finished their 7-game road trip over the weekend. Our spotlight story tonight is about a military invasion of the Moses Lake sand dunes. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a hearing to determine whether Nathan Brooks will be tried as an adult was delayed until after May 6th. The 14-year-old Brooks is charged with 2 counts of attempted murder in the first degree after allegedly shooting his parents as they slept in their Moses Lake home. Brooks' attorney told the judge she is presently arranging for experts for the hearing and needed the month delay. The prosecutors didn't object to the wait. Brooks allegedly shot his parents as they were sleeping at about 10 p.m. on March 8th, according to a police report. He reportedly admitted to prying open a gun safe, grabbing a pistol, and waiting in his bedroom for about 90 minutes before deciding whether he should shoot them. The boy allegedly sneaked into his parents' bedroom and began shooting, hitting his father once and his mother twice, according to police. Brooks was reportedly upset after he was grounded and had his electronic devices taken away after receiving detention for being late to class. A 5-month-old girl was brought into Samaritan Hospital with severe head injuries early Sunday morning. Her father, David Gilman, a 21-year-old Moses Lake man, was arrested for assault of a child in the first degree. Detectives reportedly determined the child was left in the care of her father at a residence in the 500 block of Grape Drive while the mother was out for the evening. Gilman allegedly became upset when the child wouldn't stop crying and assaulted the girl in an effort to quiet her. Gilman was arrested in early March for assault in the 4th degree domestic violence. Moses Lake State Representative Judy Warnick gave a report on the latest news from Capitol Hill.
Last week, Governor Inslee introduced his budget outline. This entire session we've been working on Governor Gregoire's base budget. And this last week, we now know what Governor Inslee's priorities will be. Unfortunately, it included a $1.2 billion in tax increases. He's made many temporary taxes permanent. For example, beer and microbreweries, professional businesses like beauty shop owners, music teachers, real estate agents, and veterinarians will now be under the sales tax and B&O tax. Also, in our area, we have many farm auctions. And so the exemption from sales tax for farm equipment will also go away under Governor Inslee's proposal. Increasing B&O taxes for 7,500 approximately businesses, including our ag producers, timber and more, is just the wrong time to be doing that. We're also going to be charging sales tax on bottled water, so it's going to be an interesting process to be working through what his budget priorities are and what the requirements are.
Soap Lake plans to raise rates for a system to deliver lake water to businesses and residents within the city. The city is looking at passing a fee increase which would charge each business and residents $30 per lake water outlet. The city currently charges $10. The system has 42 places where the water is used. The city turned off the system in early September after a pipe burst. Business owners said the lack of lake water led to thousands of dollars in lost revenue because of a drop in tourism. The city was able to fix the issue by January, costing $7,000. Councilmember Candace Lair told the council the system could fail again and the city doesn't have the money to replace it. To replace the system was estimated to cost millions of dollars. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, and we've got sports and more news on the way.